Okay, we are streaming now. So, Mr. Riddle, let me ask you, I've got someone else in the waiting room. It says Riddle's iPhone. Is that you, or is that perhaps
That
the
is
mother?
that's actually the mother, Chelsea McMahon.
All right, let me see if I can get her in. I tried earlier and we were not able to make a connection. Let's see if we do better this time.
She doesn't have very good Wi-Fi where she's at.
Ms. McMahon, can you hear me? I don't know if she is able to hear. Clearly, I'm not able to hear her. We tried this connection earlier when we were off the record, and I was not able to make a connection. I tried dialing the number, and it just rang. Ms. McMahon, can you hear me? So, Mr. Riddle, I'm going to mute your device for now. We're getting some background noise, but given the way the image is jumping around, it looks like it's trying to connect with Ms. McMahon, but she must not have a strong enough signal to make it work. Since we have Mr. Riddle here, is it your intention today, Mr. Kelly, to have him enter a plea?
Your Honor, Mr. Riddle, if you recall the last time we talked, we discussed you entering a plea to the fact that at around the time the petition was filed, your housing situation wasn't such that you could provide proper care and custody for Hayden at that time, and you had agreed with that. And that's what we would be entering a plea to this afternoon. Do you understand that or have any questions about that?
Mr. Riddle?
He's mute.
I understand.
Are you prepared to enter that plea this afternoon? Mr. Riddle?
It broke up on you. I only heard like 2 words.
Are you prepared to enter that plea this afternoon as we discussed?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Riddle, I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand, please. You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Mr. Riddle, you do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? He's frozen now. Looks like we lost our connection.
Huh. Considering the parents are both going to enter a plea, would it be easier to just simply have the case sworn in and testify to the quick fact that they were essentially homeless and we would not contest it?
Works for me. Is that acceptable to you, Mr. Way?
I'm happy to do that as long as the attorneys are both comfortable with it.
Are you good with that, Rebecca?
I am, based on my conversations with my client, yes.
Okay, well, let's move forward then. Who's your witness, Matt?
I would call Ms. Sanfilippo.
Ms. Sanfilippo, would you raise your right hand, please? You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your full name, spell your last, please.
Molly Sanfilippo, Sanfilippo.
Go ahead, Mr. Way.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Sanfilippo, you were the investigator in this case, correct?
That's correct.
And at the time you filed the petition, was everything true to the best of your knowledge?
That is correct.
On or about January 27th, January 27th of 2021, did you speak with the mother, Chelsea McMahon?
On what day? I'm sorry.
On or about January 27th of 2021.
Yes,
And Ms. McMahon is the mother of Hayden Riddle, correct?
that is correct.
And William Riddle is the legal father of Hayden, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And was Hayden found here in Jackson County at the time you filed the petition?
Yes,
During your conversation with Ms. McMahon, did she admit to you that she's court ordered to take mental health medication, but that she had not been on her medication for some time?
that is correct.
Was there an incident during the investigation around that same time where Ms. McMahon assaulted one of the other investigators who you were with?
That is correct.
Did you also speak with Mr. Riddle during the investigation?
Yes, I did.
And did he admit to you that there was a domestic violence incident at some point with Hayden in the home?
Yes,
And at the time you filed the petition, were both parents struggling with consistent and stable housing?
yes, that is correct.
Your Honor, I think that is sufficient for the court to adjudicate as to both parents.
Any questions for the witness from any counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Can we dispense with arguments?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court does find, based on Ms. Sanfilippo's testimony, that grounds exist for the court to take jurisdiction over this child due to homelessness, due to incident or two of domestic violence. That would establish a basis for failure to provide proper care, substantial risk of harm to mental well-being, lack of proper custody in an unfit home environment. Actually, not the lack of custody, sorry. And let's schedule this matter. It'd be nice to have the parents present. I mean, is it possible for us to do disposition today?
I think so.
What would be the recommendation for services for the parents?
Your Honor, Christine Smedley on the behalf of Department of Health and Human Services. The following recommendations is what we are asking. William Riddle will complete a substance abuse assessment and follow the recommendations. that William Riddle and Chelsea McMahon will participate in a psychological evaluation and follow the recommendations. That William Riddle will participate in random drug screens, that William Riddle and Chelsea McMahon will participate in parenting classes, and that Chelsea McMahon will participate in mental health services through Lifeways and follow her case management services and those recommendations.
Would you be kind enough to email those directly to Shannon? Oh, never mind. She's got them. Any objection to the recommendations, council?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, we'll go ahead then. We'll enter an order of disposition as well. And we'll have our first review hearing on June 1st at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Now for the real fun.
And I don't know what I do with my note. We actually found a date for this one, correct? An off day?
Yeah, next Friday, like what is it, the 19th?
I wrote it down and I don't know what I did with the note.
March 19th, 2 o'clock.
Just enough time for Mr. Brown to take a nap beforehand.
I was reading the book.
Okay, let me bring everyone in then. Well, I hope something didn't go south here. I clicked, it shows all three who were waiting joining, but they're not budging. I think I might have to close and restart the meeting. The fact that none of them are moving tells me there's probably an issue with the Zoom. All right, I'm gonna close it out and then restart it. Clearly we've got a connection issue here.